Alright guys, I'll show you the build first. So stats, I went with Vigor at 40. I don't ever feel you need more than that at 150. Mine I took to 27. Played around a bit. I had it up at 30 at one point, and I even had intelligence at 70 and faith at 34, and I was like, I got sick of swapping back and forth between a staff and a seal. So I finally decided to split the stats the best I could and get the most out of the sorcery scaling for this guy so I can just cast. I know one of the specials, or at least what I saw, she has the ability to parry, so I made sure to include that. As far as a special goes, seeing as how we're doing really minimal damage compared to like an actual staff or an actual seal, Scepter of the All-Knowing does a good job at this. It gives us 10% more damage when doing magic or holy damage. And, I mean, it's got good range. All your enemies will be marked with that little red thing that's on me. And then I quickly just swap off. Got the little beast stomp on this guy, and for this, I had an idea because I saw like it looked like a lightning dash, and then fire. So got that going. What else do I got? I chose to use this because when I switch to sacrificial axe, this gives me 3 or 4 FP per kill. So it's basically free kills without using mana. And the whole point of the Recluse is to FP management and stuff like that. So it's kind of why I went with it. So you'll see, I'll get a kill real quick. Maybe I won't. There we go, they stopped. And you see I used like no FP. Because of this, but say I just cast it a bunch, right? Like I have the blue dew on so that I get FP back just passively, not doing anything. You'll see it boosts it up really quick. I stay full for the most part, and I use this basically for the trash mobs. For my Great Rune, I chose Reichard's so that way, when you use your special, right, and Nightreign, you get FP and HP back. So on kills, I'll let this guy smack me a bit. On kills, I get my HP back. And at the same time, I'm always getting the FP back. And I mean, that's pretty much all there is to it. So I thought to use sleep pots on things like rune bears, like just big things, right? And then that allows me, because I'm not doing a shit ton of damage, but I'm doing enough to make it fun. Whenever there's a huge mob of enemies. or say there's one big one that I can sneak up on. You know, they can help me do the fighting, take some of the heat off me so I can cast, kind of thing. The reason I chose the Ritual Shield Talisman is because I wanted the fastest cast speed possible. And the only way to achieve that with my stat allocation is to use the Beloved Stardust. Using that alone, you can see I'm in negatives by like almost 15 or 20 in certain cases. So when I throw that on, I'm back to normal, like if I didn't have anything going on. And the fact that I'm constantly regenning health, like I typically stay where I need to be. I'm like, sure, I do decent damage against these guys, but I'll take you into some harder content. The only thing I'm really struggling with at this point, I feel like, are these little Fire Knight dudes. Hold on. Not the loft. Fuck it. Let's go first floor. And you see, like, I'm using a lot of abilities, a lot of spells, and my shit's just staying. My blue bar. I got hit, you know, and my health's right back to normal. Three kills, I'm back to full. I almost have all my shit. You know, one more kill, I'm right back to full health. It's as simple as that. I wouldn't say I'm struggling. Oh no, that's pretty much all I got. Like this build kind of speaks for itself. Um, I'll show you the combo real quick. Where do we go? We'll go over here. Is this it? Let's see. That's pretty much all I got, man. Like, there ain't really anything more to say about the build. It's pretty straightforward and simple. Um, you do decent damage. That's all I can really say. Like, we'll go test damage on this dude down here. Fort Fair. There we go. So another reason for the blink bolt, it's good for like even if you don't lock onto an enemy. Look how far I just got away from something trying to kill me. Like that's pretty damn good. So we'll do this real quick. Hopefully I can make it. See how he's weak now? And this is just one. We know he's weak to fire. Oops. See how far I got away from him already? Oh, shit. I guess that's what I get for playing. Alright. Last site of grace. Go get my runes and we all know that guy's super strong anyways, for whatever reason. So, I mean, it's not bad. The build itself, that is. Um, Fairly decent damage. I'm happy with it. Obviously, if I was all faith, that would have been a whole lot easier. But that's just one enemy. There's hundreds of enemies in this game, and I feel like this has something for all of them. I don't know. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know how I did, and I'll see you around for the next one. I'm not sure what character I'm going to make next. I've already done, well, the Recluse now, and then what's the other chick, the Revenant. I've already done. The only thing I think I would do differently on this is put the Cerulean sapping and Crimson sapping crack tiers on. That way I can stay in combat while I'm hitting. I'm getting hit points back and FP back, so I could just spam, carrying Slicer, or another spammable one is the Catch Flame down there. So, I mean, it's all preference, and I still gotta play around and see what works best, but I mean, for now this works. Holy and magic damage, it goes up 20 or 15 or 20%, I forget now how much, but for 3 minutes, hell yeah, that's plenty enough to melt a boss or a super tough enemy. All right, I'll catch you guys around. Take her easy.